Namaskar viewers, hello and welcome to Sunset TV. I am Namrata Singh and you are watching Question Hour. This show focuses on important questions raised by the members in both the House of Parliament concerning matters of national interest. In the Rajya Sabha, members from various parties posed questions related to 10 ministries and sought responses from the respective ministers. Similarly, during the Question Hour in Lok Sabha, members from diverse parties raised questions pertaining to 8 ministries seeking responses from the respective ministers. Now let's take a closer look at some of the questions whose replies were tabled in both the houses. Lok Sabha member E.T. Mohammad Bashir asked the Minister of Health and Family Welfare whether the government plans to introduce any new health schemes, especially for senior citizens, or enhance the insurance coverage under existing schemes like the Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana, and if so, the details thereof. The ministry in its reply informed the House that Ayushman Bharat Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana is a flagship scheme of the government which provides health cover of 5 lakh rupees per family per year for secondary and tertiary care hospitalization to 12 crore families, constituting economically vulnerable bottom 40% of India's population. In October 2024, the scheme has been expanded to cover 6 crore senior citizens of age 70 years and above, belonging to 4.5 crore families, irrespective of their socio-economic status, through Vay Vandan card. Under ABPMJ, the health benefit packages have been revised and rationalized since the launch of the scheme. Health Benefit Package 2022 comprises of 1,961 procedures across 27 medical specialties. The eligibility criteria under ABPMJ have evolved over time. Since January 2022, the beneficiary base of ABPMJ has been expanded from 10.7 crore families to 12 crore families and provided the flexibility to states and union territories to use other Aadhaar-seeded databases of similar socio-economic profile. In March 2024, the eligibility criteria under the scheme were expanded to include 37 Ashas, Anganwadi workers, Anganwadi helpers and their families. Under ABPMJ, Ayushman Vay Vandan cards provide a form of universal health coverage wherein all senior citizens aged 70 years and above, irrespective of their socio-economic status, are provided free health benefits of up to 5 lakh rupees per year. State health authorities of the implementing states and union territories are the nodal agencies responsible for onboarding and implementation of the scheme in their respective states and union territories. A dedicated Ayushman app and web portal have been created to enable beneficiaries to enroll in the scheme. A national helpline number 14555 also provides assistance and addresses all the queries related to the scheme. Beneficiaries can also create their cards at any empaneled hospital. Pradhan Mantri Arogya Mitras are deployed at empaneled hospitals to guide the scheme beneficiaries. PMJ kiosks have also been installed at hospitals as the first point of contact for facilitating awareness and overall support of beneficiaries, assistance with card creation and ensuring efficient delivery of benefits.
Rajya Sabha member Raghav Chadha asked the Minister of Railways details of current status of Kavach installation, budget allocated and cost incurred till date, and the timeline for completion of Kavach installation across the country. The ministry in its reply informed the House that Kavach is an indigenously designed, developed and manufactured automatic train protection system. Kavach is a highly technology-intensive system which requires safety certification of highest order. Kavach aids the loco pilot in running of trains within specified speed limits by automatic application of brakes in case loco pilot fails to do so, and also helps the trains to run safely during inclement weather. The first field trials on the passenger trains were started in February 2016 based on the experience gained and independent safety assessment of the system by independent safety assessor 3 firms were approved in 2018-19 for supply of Kavach VER 3.2. Kavach was adopted as national ATP system in July 2020. Implementation of Kavach system involves following key activities: installation of station Kavach at each and every station block section, installation of RFID tags throughout the track length, installation of telecom towers throughout the section, laying of optical fiber cable along the track, and provision of loco Kavach on each and every locomotive running on Indian Railways. Based on development of Kavach version 3.2 on 1465 R/km on South Central Railway, a lot of experience was gained. Using that, further improvements were made. Finally, Kavach specification version 4.0 was approved by RDSO on 16th July 2024. No mishaps preventable by Kavach happened in these sections. Kavach version 4.0 covers all the major features required for the diverse railway network. This is a significant milestone in safety for Indian Railways. Within a short period, IR has developed, tested and started deploying automatic train protection system. Major improvement in version 4.0 includes increased location accuracy, improved information of signal aspects in bigger yards, station-to-station Kavach interface on OFC and direct interface to existing electronic interlocking system. With these improvements, Kavach VER 4.0 is planned for large-scale deployment over Indian Railways. After extensive and elaborate trials in 324 km of Mathura-Kota section for advanced version of Kavach 4.0, this section is approved by Independent Safety Assessor. This is also the first section to be approved by ISA. Kavach 4.0 has been commissioned over Kota-Mathura section covering 324 route kilometers. Project for equipping 10,000 locomotives has been finalized. 69 number of loco sheds have been prepared for equipping with Kavach. Bid for trackside works of Kavach for approximately 15,000 RKM have been invited, covering all GQ, GD, HDN and identified sections of Indian Railways, out of which works over 14,000 RKM have been awarded.
Lok Sabha members Bedud Baran Mehto and Lumba Ram Chaudhary asked the Minister of Chemicals and Fertilizers the status of implementation of the One Nation One Fertilizer policy under the brand name Bharat. The ministry in its reply informed the House that One Nation One Fertilizer scheme stands implemented under Pradhan Mantri Bharatiya Jan Urvarak Pariyojana with effect from 24th August 2022. All fertilizers companies with public sector, cooperative and private sector are required to sell subsidized fertilizers under brand name Bharat across the country. The ministry further said that the objective of the scheme is to increase the availability basket of fertilizers, take care of dilemma among farmers in choosing from plethora of brands manufactured by various companies available in the markets, reduce the crisscross movement and further ensure timely supply of fertilizers across the country, including the state of Jharkhand. By consolidating branding under a single Bharat brand, the scheme fosters transparency, combats malpractices, and ensures equitable access to essential nutrients for crops. Moreover, there is no impact of One Nation One Fertilizer policy on pricing of fertilizers.
Rajya Sabha member Sameerul Islam asked the Minister of Textiles whether the textile industry has witnessed significant growth in 2025. If so, the details of the profits earned by textile units through exports. The ministry in its reply informed the House that the overall exports of textiles and apparel industry, including handicrafts, achieved a growth of 5% during 2024-25 as compared to preceding year 2023-24. The ministry further informed that with a view to enhance investments, generating employment opportunities and boosting exports in the textile sector, the government implemented the scheme for Integrated Textile Park to provide support for setting up textile parks with world-class, state-of-the-art infrastructure in textile hubs across the country, including in the state of West Bengal. The SITP is now subsumed under the umbrella scheme of Textile Cluster Development Scheme for operation of ongoing projects only. 2 textile parks were sanctioned for the state of West Bengal and a total of 56 crore rupees has been released by Ministry of Textiles under SITP. In addition, the government has finalized setting up of PM Mega Integrated Textile Region and Apparel Parks at 7 sites. That is Tamil Nadu, Telangana, Gujarat, Karnataka, Madhya Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh and Maharashtra, with an outlay of over 4,000 crore rupees for a period of 7 years up to 2027-28.
Lok Sabha member Rajkumar wrote, asked the Minister of Health and Family Welfare. Total number of screenings carried out so far for sickle cell disease along with the total number of sickle cell patients across the country at present and details of programs being run by union government and state governments for treatment of such patients. The ministry in its reply informed the House that to eliminate sickle cell disease, National Sickle Cell Anemia Elimination Mission has been launched by Prime Minister from Madhya Pradesh on 1st July 2023. The objectives of the mission are provision of affordable, accessible and quality care to all sickle cell diseased patients, reduction in the prevalence of SCD through awareness creation, targeted screening of 7 crore people till year 2025-26 in the age group of 0 to 40 years in affected districts of tribal areas and counselling through collaborative efforts of central ministries and state governments. Under NSCAEM, screenings are conducted at all health facilities from district hospitals up to Ayushman Arogya Mandir level. As on 28th July 2025, a total of over 6 crore population in the 17 identified tribal-dominated states, including scheduled areas, have been screened, out of which 216,000 have been confirmed as diseased. Under NSCAEM, screenings are conducted at all health facilities from district hospitals up to Ayushman Arogya Mandir level across the country, including Lok Sabha constituency of Banswara. Patients living with SCD are provided with the following services or facilities for improving their quality of life through AAMs. Follow-up of diseased individuals at frequent intervals, counseling regarding lifestyle management, pre-marriage and prenatal decisions, nutritional supplementation support through distribution of folic acid tablets, conducting yoga and wellness sessions, and management of crisis symptoms and referral to higher facilities. Hydroxyurea has been included in National Health Mission Essential Drugs list at sub-health centers, primary health centers, urban PHC community health centers and district hospitals to address the issue of access to medicine. Under NHM, financial support is provided for the procurement of hydroxyurea to reduce out-of-pocket expenditure borne by sickle cell anemia patients.
Well, that is all I have for you in this edition of Question Hour. Stay tuned and thank you for watching Sunset TV.